Hello, my name is Abdullah Chaudhary and I'm a developer at Kinematics, and today I'm very excited to introduce you to BrowserMon. BrowserMon is an AI-powered platform for browser forensics which provides insights into an enterprise's browsing activities. Now, monitoring and logging your enterprise's browsing activities can prove to be very beneficial, as it can help you to identify things like insider data threats or things like data breaches. Now, BrowserMon basically acts as a unified sniffer for all your enterprise's browsers. It is installed as an agent on Windows and Linux systems, and one of the best features of BrowserMon is that it supports parallel logging. That means that it can monitor all mainstream browsers like Firefox, Chrome, and Edge all at the same time simultaneously. And it also supports multiple profiles. These browsers have multiple profiles that a user can create for different uses. On top of parallel logging, BrowserMon can also monitor and log all these multiple profiles in one browser. If you want to know more about BrowserMon, you can visit our product website. You can also visit the company's website. You can also visit the GitHub of Kinematics to download the BrowserMon and test it for yourself. Now, BrowserMon excels in basically detecting zero-day threats. And how it does that is most of the times an employee will visit an unsafe site, and they will more often do it without even knowing it. So when they do that, an attacker is waiting for you to open that click, or an attacker is waiting for an employee to open that email or to click on that link so it can gain access into your system. Now, BrowserMon, as it is continuously monitoring and logging your employees' browsing activities, it can make sure that you can detect cyber attacks. And how it does that, it basically correlate. Now, basically, BrowserMon is creating logs in these ingestion-ready formats like CSV and JSON, and you can feed these into intelligent feeds systems, which can determine or raise red flags if there are any. And the simple architecture of BrowserMon allows enterprises to not worry about web proxies or even gateways. Now, BrowserMon offers a rich set of 17 browsing parameters that it continuously monitors, and these can enable you to make accurate analyses and informed decision making. This can also help you to enhance the security of your enterprise, as BrowserMon will be continuously monitoring these logs, and it will help you to identify potentially harmful or zero-day malicious domains. And one of the great things at Kinematics is that we take data privacy laws very strict, and BrowserMon does not infringe or include itself in things that are beyond the scope of browsing data. So things like credentials or things like cookies, BrowserMon will never collect them. BrowserMon solely works on browsing data and collects them only. Now, these are the 17 history parameters that I was talking about. As you can imagine, how these can be very thorough and can provide you analysis of your enterprise's browsing activities. Now, BrowserMon offers three kinds of licenses. There is a free license, premium license, and an enterprise license. In free licenses, you can have standalone BrowserMon. In premium license, BrowserMon comes with a centralized configuration manager, which is a watchdog server. And there's an enterprise license where you have full support of Kinematics 24/7. Now, understanding the architecture of BrowserMon a little bit, BrowserMon controller is basically a lightweight multi-threaded agent that is installed in your enterprise's endpoints. These are the computers of employees. And it is installed there. It can be either Windows, or it can be either Linux, or it can either be Windows Server. And these BrowserMon controllers are running on these endpoints and continuously monitoring browsing activities on those endpoints. And then there is Watchdog, which is a centralized server for configuration management and to do health checks, which can be installed on site on your enterprise and can help you to manage your BrowserMon controllers. Now, as I've said, that BrowserMon creates ingestion-ready formats of logs. It creates JSON and CSV formats of these logs. Now, you can imagine that when you have a large amount of data, you can feed that data into ML algorithms, into NLP algorithms. You can even feed that into things like third-party services like Splunk, Elastic, and Grafana to visualize it, or to predict patterns, or to apply algorithms on it to make sense of those logs. You can also do weighted sentiment analysis and things like that. So you can imagine when you are collecting all these logs and all this information about your enterprise browsing activities, it can be very helpful. You can integrate all these third-party softwares as well to cater your needs. Now, if you have any questions, if you have any queries, feel free to reach out at info@browsermon.ai or even contact the sales team at sales@unomatics.com. Thank you very much.